Bruins made the decision on Monday evening to fire Bruce Cassidy. The Bruins made the playoffs in every year that Cassidy was at the helm in Boston. You can see there since 2016, reaching the conference final in reaching the Stanley Cup final, before losing to the St. Louis Blues on home ice in 2019. A lot of people seem to be pretty surprised at this decision, Scott. I wasn't. I've been talking about it for the last, 10 days, 2 weeks after that Cam Neely press conference and the decided lack of a confidence vote there. And when you look at it moving forward, the Bruins are in an interesting spot now. Where do they go from here?
Well, and I'm with you, Frank. I wasn't all that surprised, although, what's baffling to me is that you've got Cam Neely who comes out and basically half throws Bruce Cassidy under the bus after their Game 7 loss to Carolina. Yeah, I don't know about our coach. Yeah, he's okay. Maybe not. We'll get back to you. I don't understand why does it take 3 weeks to make this decision? Like, to me, this is like, well, what are you doing? What is your plan? I mean, if you don't know the moment that Cam Neely makes those comments, I got to ask you what's going on. And to me, this speaks to, some questions about identity and culture and what is this team going to be like moving forward? And you're right, the significant injuries that are going to impact that team's roster makeup for the first part of next season. I don't know. Usually you don't can your coach when you've had all these injuries and you've made the playoffs every year. But if you're tired of Bruce Cassidy, and there was some friction there and some issues, obviously, on direction and handling of youth, and maybe special teams, whatever those things, I just don't understand the methodology on, how this unfolds. Like, listen, I hated Lou Lamoriello firing Barry Trotz, but Lou Lamoriello makes that decision. He makes a decision on who is going to replace Barry Trotz with Lane Lambert right away. Okay, move forward. The Bruins, to me, are a team right now adrift on a number of levels. And to me, it's not the pressure now on Don Sweeney, the GM, but clock to me has to be ticking on Cam Neely, whose fingerprints are all over this.
Well, by the way, Don Sweeney, to my knowledge, the Bruins haven't announced a contract extension for him, and I believe his expires on June 30th. Has he signed one, and we just haven't learned of it yet, or it hasn't been reported? That's possible. Sources seem to suggest that may have already happened, but we don't have any proof of it, and I haven't been able to generate any or confirmation. So what's going on with the general manager himself? And then I think you're asking all the right questions and making fair points in terms of the time frame and how this is all played out. A lot of people are wondering, and Don Sweeney drew attention to this as well, with the injuries, with the coaching change, with whatever else might be coming. Is this a season that the Bruins might be trying to tank for Connor Bedard? Who knows? I don't ever like to throw around that term, but Matt Larkin had raised the point, and Don Sweeney actually used the word rebuild in his press conference on Tuesday morning, which I thought was really interesting to hear. So it's going to be fascinating in Beantown, what's going on there. There's a lot of different pieces being moved around the chessboard at the moment.